morning at Squirrel Creek. What a view to wake up to. What a glorious morning. Sitting here with the mountains off in the distance, watching the birds in the water. We've been watching trout spawning. I've been trying to catch them on the GoPro. Sitting here in the sunshine, totally enjoying our day. I am sitting here on the shore on a rock, and I'm using my GoPro on a stick that can go underwater. And I tell it, GoPro, start recording. And then I can dip it down in the water and film the spawning fish. So in this beautiful place where we're at, it's time to start some dinner. And yesterday when we were in Valdez, we picked up a big slab of sockeye salmon, fresh salmon. And we're going to grill it up. So that's on the menu today, along with some mashed potatoes and steamed veggies. Okay, we chose to only do half of the slab and put the other half in the freezer. So here Steve has it sprinkled with Harvest Blend spices, and he's ready to put it on the grill. He cooks it for what?
15 minutes.
Yeah, and you flip it over a little bit sometimes if there's fat. We don't know how much fat there's going to be on this one.
Looks pretty.
Yeah, it looks pretty lean, pretty good.
Yep. Sure
Our
does.
first Alaskan salmon in Alaska.
Yep.
Sockeye salmon. So I'll put a little link to the seasoning. It's called Harvest Blend. I repackage it into smaller bottles to take along with us. But I'll put a link in the description below. I order it online. They used to carry it locally at a store that we shopped at, but they stopped carrying it. So now I have to order it. Here is the bottle of the Harvest Blend seasoning. And I get it from a place that's called Rustic Pantry. And here's the information on it. Try to get it to focus. I'll put a link in the description below. But what's nice is it has no MSG, no salt. It's kind of like Mrs. Dash, but a cheaper version. Ingredients are onion, garlic, carrot, tomato and parsley spices, including mustard, lemon and orange peel, citric acid, and natural flavors, including lemon oil, and silicon dioxide added to prevent caking. But it's salt-free, sugar-free, gluten-free, no MSG. Manufactured for Blaine's Supply for Blaine's Farm and Fleet stores in Janesville, Wisconsin. And it's www.farmandfleet.com. So that's where we get that. And here is where we got the salmon. Here, let's get rid of the glare. In downtown Valdez, the guy was just wonderful. Oh my, look at that big slab of salmon. Does that look delicious or what? We're just finishing up the steamed veggies here. I just added some zucchini because they take less time, and we're almost ready with the mashed potatoes. Oh, look at that. I think we should take off that one little piece just to sample it. There's a little piece over here for me. You take that one?
You can have that one.
Tell me.
There's not enough for me.
Oh. Mmm. Okay, you eat that one. Tell me what you think.
Good. Very good.
How exciting. Our first Alaskan salmon while in Alaska. Now, we're cheating a little bit on the mashed potatoes this time because Steve's usually our potato masher, but he's been busy cooking salmon. So we are doing, whoa, instant Idaho buttery mashed potatoes. Let's see how this works. We don't often do instant, but a YouTuber that we watch recommended these. It says to stir them up good so all the flakes get dissolved. Add a little butter and salt and pepper. There we go. Maybe not all yet. A little bit under the edges. Okay, and then I had some butter there. Grab down the parsley and we're ready to strain our veggies and it will soon be time to eat. Okay, the potatoes are ready. They look pretty good. Our veggies are done and steamed. And I think it's time to plate it up, as Steve says. And there we are, all plated up, as Steve says, and ready to eat. Bon appetit. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
Well, after a beautiful dinner, it's time to take a little walk. We're going to go deposit our trash into the bear-proof trash container. So it's time for a trash run. Especially the skin from the salmon slab and the package. Temperature's pretty pleasant, a little breezy this evening. Clouded up for a while this afternoon. We had a few raindrops. It's all gone now. And here Steve's using the bear-proof trash cans. There.
All gone.
All gone. Nice evening for a walk. Of course, Steve has his bear spray. Turn around, show me. Steve has his bear spray. And I have my canned horn, air horn. And although we've seen moose scat, we haven't seen a moose. We haven't seen evidence of a bear anywhere. There's always a first time.
No, you don't want to.
I know. So there's some other people moved in down there. And I think there's 2 other campers here, plus them and us, so it's 4. Nice evening for a walk. Some of you may be wondering why Steve seems to be wearing the same shirt in almost all the videos. This is actually a heavy wool shirt that he wears kind of like a jacket. He still has t-shirts underneath, but he kind of wears it as a jacket. He's my brawny lumberjack man. You know, because people are wondering, every video you're in, every picture just about, you're wearing the same thing.
Well, maybe I have 16 of them. Kind of like Al on Tool Time. He had 16 shirts the same kind. See it there?
See that?
Yeah.
Well, it's getting late. Alaska time, it is 10:22, and the sun is just going down. These other people in the campground are over there fishing at the other campsite. Oh, here's two more. Ooh, we scared them off. So these little trouts are spawning all along this lake shore. Is that cool or what? There's another one. Chasing each other around. Doing their spring thing. What do you think, Steve? Pretty cool place?
Interesting.
What about you, Nick? Well, it's 10:30. I think it's time that we...
Look at that poop there. Is that moose poop?
Could very well be moosey poops. He says, let's keep going for a walk. Stop taking pictures. You want to keep going for your walk? Yeah? Okay, let's go.